We're going to take a look at how to change a quadratic function from standard form into vertex form. And this is pretty simple, as so long as you understand the steps on how to complete the square and you understand what you're allowed to do with an equation. We are just going to complete the square, but unlike a lot of problems that you would do, we're going to do the whole method on one side of the equation. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to group these first two terms together, and I'm going to factor out a 2. In fact, I'm going to factor out a -2 here. So you have -2 on the outside. You're left with x squared minus 4x on the inside, and we're going to leave the 5 there. The next step on completing the square is to take the middle term, which is still the -4x here, take its coefficient, divide it by 2, which is -2. We're going to square -2 and get 4. So now we have to add that, and we're going to add that into the inside of this parenthesis. And then we're also going to subtract it so that we don't change anything that's going on with this equation. Now we're really just looking at these first 3 terms here inside the parentheses. And we're going to factor those into x minus 2 squared. And what's going to happen now is we're going to take this -2 and multiply it by this -4. And that way we'll be able to move it to the outside of the parentheses. So -2 times -4 is +8. We still have our -5 there. And so finally we are done with it. Okay, and so that is the same quadratic. Now it is just in vertex form, and you can tell a lot about what's going on here. We're actually able to tell that the vertex here is at the point 2, 3. We also can tell that the axis of symmetry is running, that runs through the vertex, so that's going to be x equals 2. The -2 outside tells us that it opens downward and that it's going to be thinner than normal.